All right, we're back for part 2 of measurement, and we're going over continuous versus discontinuous measurement procedures. I was just telling, I think it was Claudia, that the difference is how continuous measurement procedures, they work on discontinuous behaviors, and the other way around with discontinuous measurement procedures and how they work on continuous behaviors. So
I think I know what you mean. It's high rate versus low rate. That's how I've heard it before.
Okay, but on Cooper, it says it that way, and I've taken a few mocks that it works on this way.
Yeah, no, it's good to know. Thank you.
Familiarize yourself with those terms because it does come up on the exam. I'm guessing it comes up on the exam, just because a lot of mocks are that way. So practice it.
I hadn't seen it. I've taken so many of them, but I'd love to see that the video of the one that Yenny made on this. That would be great.
Yeah, I'll send that out tonight on Facebook.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay.
Where you have it says measure continues. What does that mean?
It's continuous behaviors.
No, up above.
It's a typo. Can you correct them?
Maybe it was that I meant to put continuous here.
Yeah.
All right. There you go, guys.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, so now we're going to move on to A14, which is design and implement choice measures. Okay. Who can tell me the 3 types of choice measures? Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys what I found, but if you guys want to break it down, we can do that. I think we have at least 10 minutes. All right, so the 3 types of choice measures are stimulus preference assessments, reinforcer assessments, and punisher assessments. Okay? So those are the types of measures. Does anybody want to go over these, what they are?
So stimulus preference assessments, would that be successive choice, paired choice,
Exactly.
and multiple stimulus with without reinforcement? Reinforcer assessments would be the concurrent assessment, multiple schedule reinforcers assessment, and ratio, progressive ratio. And punisher assessments, I don't know.
Okay, does anybody want to help her out with that one? I myself have not gotten into these a lot, but you did a great job going over these 2. Does anybody know, or do you want to look into it a little more and then we can discuss it later on Facebook?
I haven't studied those either yet.
Okay.
I've only recently heard about those.
I know.
I thought they would be like unethical.
And let me tell you something, punishment is one of the harder areas for me, like punishment in general, like even timeout procedures and all that. Because since we're trained in the field of ABA that's unethical, like you were saying, then I've left that like on the back burner. So, you know, it's definitely something I need to look into a little bit more. So if you guys have nothing else to talk about, this is the end of my meeting, and I hope you liked it. Tomorrow is Yenny's Bell's meeting at 10 p.m. Eastern time. And for next week, we're going to take special requests. So, you know, if anybody's taking the exam within the next couple of weeks, I suggest you know, send out on the Facebook page or, you know, on Instagram or anything like that, hey, I want to focus on, like we were talking about, punishment, or I want to focus on measurement, or I want to focus on anything, on any section D or J or anything like that, anything that you want to focus on that you're having difficulty with, just send us your request and we'll make our meetings next week on these specific topics. Okay?
I'm going to put a request in for verbal behavior next week, maybe?
You can definitely do that. Anything that you guys need, we're gonna take the highest amount. So if I have if nobody says anything, I'm gonna take whatever. But if I have 20 people and most of the people are shooting for verbal behavior, then I'll do verbal behavior. Okay. And then our website, as you guys know, is there, abaexamacademy.com. Our email, if you guys want to email us about anything, go ahead. We've had a lot of one-to-ones lately, so I suggest you guys take advantage of that. Anytime you guys have to do and meet with someone, it's going to help. It's going to make everything more fluent. So this is the end of my meeting. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you so much.
Thank you. It was wonderful.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Amy, how do y'all do the one-on-ones?
Basically, the way that we're having our meetings right now, you tell me what you want to go over, and then I'll prepare like a slide that goes over everything. But it's a little different because I'm basically going to be asking you questions. And then if you don't know something specific, I'll help you with that topic. So, for example, you said, was it you that said verbal behavior or no?
No.
Okay, so let's say we're doing verbal behavior, and you know what a mand is, you know what a tact is, you know what a coic is, but then we go to intraverbals, and you don't know what that is. And
okay.
So I'll ask you, hey, what's an intraverbal? Tell me what it is. How do you use it? This and that. And then if you don't know, then I'll say, okay, look, this is what it is. So we're going to go have a back and forth conversation about topics, and then I'll test you, and then I'll give you the information that you need so that you can learn.
Wow. So how much time is allotted for a one-on-one?
I usually like 45 minutes to an hour, not much more than that, because I've done before meetings that are like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I've noticed that after like an hour, people, they don't learn as much.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have 2 sessions and then have shorter periods of times than have an hour and a half and then, you don't learn as much as you would if you were fresh,
Yeah, absolutely. And then are these at specific times of the day or?
No, just email us and then whatever, we can work something out.
Okay.
The next one I have is on Friday. And the person that I'm having it with, she said that the only day she had available was Friday. So I'm meeting with that person on Friday. But if you are available in the mornings or at night, really late at night or specific days of the week, I'll work it out. And Yenny is also doing it as well. So she can work it out with anyone also.
Y'all are wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anything to
you.
help you guys out.
Thank you. Y'all have a good evening. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Good night, guys.
Good night.